So, doing a podcast was something that I've been thinking of for the past 2 years. For some reason, I never got the time, or let's be honest, I never put the efforts towards it. But here I am today, bringing you the first series of my podcast, the 20-minute shoutout. Why am I calling this the 20-minute shoutout? Throughout the day, we do a lot of things, but the start of the day is the most important one for all of us. Wouldn't you agree? For some of you, it could be the first 5 minutes of your day. For some of you, it could be the first 10 minutes of your day. For me, it's ideally 20 minutes of my day. The first 20 minutes usually determine how productive I would be. The reason for me to do this today is to tell you the importance of those 20 minutes of your day. To use it effectively would also mean that your day would be so much better. You would be so much more productive. And again, let's be frank about this. No one wants to spend time listening to me or someone else brag around about things that they have done, they have achieved, what they do in their day-to-day lives. A lot of this keeps happening on YouTube anyway. So what do I plan to do different? To be very frank, I plan to meet hustlers. I plan to meet people who have done something ground up in their lives. They've had their challenges, they've had their moments of failure, but they've always tried to swim against the tide. These are women restarters, working professionals, even entrepreneurs who had absolutely no idea that they would be doing this today and being successful at that. But well, they made it. So it's my attempt to speak to them, to get a few insights about them in terms of how they lead their lives. What do they do to be successful? And most importantly, what are some of the lessons that they have learned? Throughout the journey of these interviews and conversations, I hope that you as listeners would get some idea about different perspectives in life. Let's be honest, it's about leaving your comfort zones, isn't it? So I'm doing this today because I have to leave my comfort zone of doing a podcast, and I'm going to do this to challenge myself. It's always important to know that there is something out there that you haven't achieved, that you probably want to make a run for, but you don't know how to do it. Some of these conversations would actually help you to achieve that one small push that you need. The first series within the 20-minute shoutout is dedicated to women. Well, Women's Day is just around the corner, and I thought, why not speak to some women who have made a huge difference in their life and subsequently in the lives of people they have known. This particular series dedicated to women is known as the Offbeat Women. So I know where this would go with your thoughts. Something offbeat they've done, something offbeat they've achieved, but much more than that, I want to emphasize how they've got to this point. What are the things that they've had to do? The sacrifices that they might have made, and most importantly, how do they rate success? How do they define success? Join me in some of these conversations. I hope you like these conversations. I hope you can get some key takeaways for your life, professionally and personally. If not anything, just enjoy these 20 minutes. It won't just be me speaking. Well, I'll do that too, but it won't be much of me speaking, some of me here and there, but more of these stories of people I have met, I have interacted with, I have spent time with, and I have learned a lot from them. And it is something that I'll cherish for the rest of my life. So join me in my podcast series. I hope that you have a good time listening to them. Do give me any constructive feedback that you have. There'll always be glitches, right? None of us are perfect. I don't plan to be perfect too. I just want to be consistent. So do tune in and leap up. See you all around.